on the lot like bam. Here I am, they on me, baby. Pull up on the lot like bam. Here I am, huh? They thought I owned this bitch.
It happened. And if the aliens are listen, I've told y'all before, I know y'all have frequency. Please don't fuck with me. I know y'all don't come to the hood. Y'all don't come out here. Y'all be out there. Say that way. Leave me alone. I don't want to see y'all motherfuckers. Leave me alone. I don't want nothing to do with y'all. I know y'all listening. Y'all hear every damn thing. But listen. Hey. Look. Hey. Live long and prosperous, motherfucker.
Hey, I can do that shit too.
Pull up on the lot like bam. Here I am. They on me, baby. Pull up on the lot like bam. Here I am. Huh? They thought I owned this bitch. Cause I walked up in the building like I own this bitch. Boss nigga. Yes, I am.
That's right. You fucking with the man. DC here. You guys are the worst. Zoe, guess what I found out?
What's that?
Today is our official anniversary of You Guys Are the Worst. How many shows do you think this is? How many shows? This is the what show? It's in the hundreds, you know. It's like a certain hundred. How many shows do you think we've done of You Guys? Yeah.
Shit, that's 4. That's too much for me to count. That's 4 times down 12. 4 times 12, 48. 100, 200, about 300, 250.
That's the one right there. This is our official 250th show here at BFAM 109.6 with You Guys Are the Worst. And look, he's still here. My boy Zobo 69. How you doing, bro?
Hey, I'm hanging in. See, and the thing about it, I'm gonna tell y'all a little thing, right? DC got rid of me first one time because I wasn't up there in Atlanta. He discriminated against me because I wasn't in Atlanta.
Because you
know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about discriminating God color. I ain't talking about that shit before somebody come out. I told that motherfucker, listen to what I'm saying. Because I didn't stay in Atlanta. I stayed in Florida. That's what I'm talking about. But guess what? He came back and got me again because guess what? He already know.
Yeah, I know.
Boy's loyal.
Yeah, I'm extremely loyal. And speaking of loyal, this is a chance to call out Spunk Lube. And I'm just going to tell you, Mr. Spunk Lube, I'm not going to use your first name, call you Mr. Spunk Lube. You know that I'm it's upside down. All right, so we are going to make a commercial like you asked. We'll submit it, and then it's going to be about this new segment because Spunk Lube was listening last week, kind of. Well, let's put it this way. After last week when we did What's in a Name, I called Mr. Spunk Lube up and I asked if he wanted to sponsor, and he said yes. So, What's in a Name is brought to you by Spunk Lube, the lube everyone is talking about. Use the code BFAM1096, 10% off your order. As a man, we pride ourselves on our ability to know things, and now we can tell you what you look like, what you act like, just from your name. We are that good. Zoe, you feel the same way?
Yeah.
Okay.
But see, this is the thing about it is though too. What we want to get at too, and we didn't do it this week, but next week when you submit your name, we want to submit where do you live at? You know what I'm saying? Where you was born at? You get what I'm saying? We need to know all that because that have a lot to do with it also too. You know.
All right. So today there was no women. Today I submitted 2 names for Zoe, and he submitted 2 names for me. I do not know my names, and he does not know his names. Mm-hmm. So we have no time to practice this shit. Starting next week, ladies, you know the email. 40entertainment.d.clark@gmail.com. We don't need to post it. Enough of you already know. Tell your sister, tell your mother, tell your auntie. If you would like your name to be read, hit my email and I'll choose your name. But we got some requirements. We would like you to use your first name. We won't use your last name. your first name, and please tell us at least the state you're from or country. I don't need to know the city, but at least the state or at least the coast, like West Coast, Middle, or East Coast. I
Oh,
feel
where
like
you
the more
were
information,
born. Not where you at, but where you were born.
like where you, what state were you born in, or what country were you born in? I think that would really help us out. And if you've got a unique spelled name, spell that shit out in English. I'm white as I can be, and he's black as he can be, and we spell names differently. We learned that last week. What was the name we had last week? Oh, Tarika.
Yeah.
T
And I said
T
Terika.
E. Yeah, Terika. Tarika. I see her every week, and he's got a niece. You said
Terika. I got two of them.
it's two of them named Tarika. Same spelling.
Yeah. There's two
So,
Terrors
you know,
in the name. Yeah.
Tell us how to say your name. Well, how do I tell you how to say Tarika? Well, you write it like that. Tear, like put it in parentheses, write tear. Ka. That way we know how to say your name. All right, so Zoe, I'm gonna let you go first. Zoe's going single screen. I'm gonna pop the name up for him. Oops. Yeah, so the layout. Your word is what's in the name? Sarah.
Sarah. Sarah's a plain girl. You plain. You just simple plain. You it's I ain't gonna say natural beauty. You're not ugly. I don't think Sarah. I never met an ugly Sarah, but all the Sarahs I met are plain. You're not spontaneous. You just plain. You just Sarah. You're one of the ones that, and I ain't gonna say all of them will get married because a couple of Sarahs that I know, they're not married. One was married. She's not married no more because the person blase. But is. Put it away. The person she marries you too good for look wise to marry this person. The other Sarah, she just got played or whatever, this and that. Sarah to me is a name. If your mama named you Sarah, she don't mean you really to really be out there like popular. She wants you really to be picked on in school and shit. You know what I'm saying? You one of the ones that just laid back, and I never know Sarah to fight. So you're gonna be bullied. So you got to meet somebody that gonna fight your battles for you. They nice now. They nice people. They nice. You're nice. They nice people, but you're not no fighter. You're not spontaneous. You're not like in a popular crowd. You're gonna be sitting at the table. You're not even gonna sit at the table with the nerds because y'all not nerdy type, but you're gonna be sitting at the tables by yourself. You get what I'm saying? So you're gonna need some money to pay somebody some canteen money or something to, you know what I'm saying, to protect you.
All right, I'm so nervous. I'm going to solo screen. So, what's the first name?
I forgot. You got to put them up. I don't got my phone. Keisha.
Okay. Man, right out the box. Give the white guy. So Keisha's obviously black because the only Keisha we know that's white changes the S to $, which I think was great marketing because nobody's going to believe their mama named you Keisha. Keisha is tiny. She's very small. She loves jewelry. Like she is bedazzled, bejinged. Keisha loves jewelry. And Keisha probably is from Virginia, drives a Hyundai, and has a personalized plate that says Keisha.
There
you go.
Don't know, but hey.
All
one
right.
thing I know one thing that he's right about.
She's black.
You got it. Never
Yeah, I
met
remember that girl.
yet.
There is one, but she had changed to $. That she's a singer. She's a little short Australian blonde girl. Keisha with an S, with the S, the $.
Oh.
Yeah, nobody was gonna believe her name. Mama named her Keisha. There ain't no way. All right. So what's in the name? I think we did pretty good round one. Here comes round two.
Uh-oh.
Your name is Latanya.
Latanya. Now, I know some Latanyas. As a matter of fact,
Be
what's
careful.
my niece's name? Oh, it's Latanya. It's not Latanya. It's Latanya. Okay, I know some Latanyas. The Tanyas I know are cute girls. They cute. Some of them are athletic. They're smart. Latanya sound like to me, if somebody said my name is Latanya, you're smart. You're not no hood rat type of person. You might have grew up in the hood, but you're not a hood rat type of person. You understand what I'm saying? Latanya is not that type of person. Latanya's the Tanyas I know a good Tanya, but I don't know no Latanya. But the Tanyas I know, if you say your name Latanya, I would think that the Latanya is a smart individual. I would think they're not ugly. They're not ugly. I want to say they're ugly. But and not even in attitude wise, but when it comes to attitude with the name Latanya is, they straight to the point. With that type of name, I feel that you can't bullshit a Latanya. You think you're gonna bullshit them. They give you a chance. They give you a second chance, but ain't no more third chance. I bet they cutting you off for life. You know what I'm saying? That's family and all. So you can't bullshit a bullshitter. When it comes to Latanya, you can't bullshit a bullshitter. They on point. That's what I think of. You're on mute.
Very, very nice. Good job. All right. So the other name you sent me, Barbara G.
I forgot about this.
Yeah, it's always funny when you think about the second. I said, what's your two names? He sent them so fast. So Barbara Jean. This is another one of them white girl, black girl things. I have never met a Barbara Jean until last year that was black. And she's over 50. Her name is Barbara Jean. It's her legal name. She goes by it. We call her BJ. What up, girl? Shout out to you for all the wrong reasons. Barbara Jean, you are a redneck. You live in a trailer. You watch the Weather Channel as soon as you hear a raindrop because you know your trailer's next. You know your mama had a beehive hairstyle. Her name was Carol Jean. And you know that that one day that beehive's going to come back into style and you're going to put that wig back on. And you wait for that day, Barbara Jean. And Barbara Jean, I'm going to tell you one thing right now. You have got the biggest titties in your county. No doubt about that. And Barbara Jean can ride a bull as long as it doesn't have any legs. She goes down to that bar on Friday nights. Barbara Jean be working that thing. Working that thing. Only problem is, Barbara Jean. Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Barbara Jean, you lost your snapback. That's just what it is. But here's why Barbara Jean, this is why all the guys love Barbara Jean. Barbara Jean was a nerd in high school. She loved to read. She was really good at math. And she owns 3 businesses. So she's not hurting for men because she's got a good head on her shoulders. But Barbara Jean is a hoe. And doesn't want to be with nobody. She's waiting for that day where that beef high comes back out. That's what I'm saying, Barbara Jean. Barbara Jean, what up, girl?
Barbara Jean. And I'm going to say this right here. I'm going to say this one thing, and that's it. If you name your child Barbara Jean, if you're under 40 years old and your name is Barbara Jean, you need to go slap the shit out your mom and dad. How the fuck you gonna name me this?
I'm with you. And just don't name your kid any 2 names because this is the problem. They're gonna shorten it. Okay. And it was really funny because Barbara Jean, I'm going to leave the name up there, okay? She said her name's Barbara Jean, and we said we're all going to get nicknames on our sleeves for our bowling team, okay? So, I got DC because that's my nickname. And she goes, oh, you just put my nickname down there as BJ. And I'm like, Barb, no, the name, ready for the name of our team? The name of our team is You Guys Are the Worst. Okay, that was the name of our team. I was sponsoring the team through a bowling team for the show. And on the back, it's got the 7-10 split with a big bowling ball with a tongue coming out of it. And it says Original Split Lickers. And Barbara, on her sleeve right here, it says BJ. So when she put the shirt on the first time, she goes, I feel like one of the boys now. One of the coolest ladies I ever met in my life. She ruined the whole Barbara Jean thing for me. She's just cool. But she's black, and that's what makes her cool, I guess. Because all the white Barbara Jeans I met were dumb as rocks with big titties. All right. It is time to go to our first person with problems. Here it is. Mike from Minnesota said, I'm a Vikings fan. I'm sorry, Mike. You should follow hockey. And I want to know how you guys feel about having male cheerleaders mixed in with your female cheerleaders. We have 2 now. Let's absorb that for a minute. So is this true? Do you know if this is true or not?
I know they have one. True. I ain't know they had 2. I know they have 1.
All right, so while you're giving the answer, I'm going to do some research. So, talk to Mike.
Oh, boy, Mike, how do I feel about it? Good thing this show is uncensored. Because, hey, what them people that like the uncensor you and, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll be taken down, but I think it's bullshit. Men don't go to the motherfucking goddamn football games to see motherfucking goddamn men trying to act like fucking women. They want to see real women shaking their fucking ass in them little ass skirts and shit. They don't want to see no man. Chili's don't get paid that much anyway. So they out there now. You got me. What I'm thinking about Minnesota is, y'all want to be in the spotlight. Y'all want to be in the spotlight. That's why y'all did this shit. I don't see San Francisco doing it, which you see San Francisco be like, okay, that's San Francisco. I don't see Atlanta do it. You say, okay, that's Atlanta. Okay, yeah, this shit might happen. Nah, it's happening in Minnesota. It's happening in Minnesota. And then you got this damn, I can't say that word because we definitely will get banned. But you got this, can't say that word neither. Well, you got this man want to be a woman, want to be up there. When I seen this motherfucker come on that motherfucker, I turned all y'all Minnesota Viking fans, y'all gonna lose all y'all fucking fans and heterosexuals. Men don't go to halftime. What the fuck they gonna look at? They can't even look at the fucking cheerleaders now.
I'm gonna tell you,
they got to figure out who's a man, who's a woman. They ain't even look at the cheerleaders now. So you finna cause all these women to lose their fucking job because nobody don't want no fucking cheerleaders in motherfucking Minnesota no more. Cause you ain't no cheerleader
so
no
I'm gonna
more.
tell you what they're looking at. So before I give my answer, I'm gonna let you keep going here. I'm gonna interject here for a second. I found the story, but I also went and watched the video. And here's the problem I have, and I want you to finish this. When they go forward, they go like this. You know, like when the video, the girls. So when the men are dancing with the girls, and we're not talking about the males that are lifting the girls. We're talking about males doing the same dances. Thank God, not in the same uniforms. Thank God. But they're doing the same moves. So when the girls go like this to shimmy their titties, which we all love, the men are doing it too. Now, how do you feel?
What the fuck they shaking?
They're not shaking anything. I just watched the video. I don't want to show it.
Well, I said they're doing this. What the fuck they shaking? That's what I'm saying. What the fuck they shaking? Why you doing it? What the fuck you shaking? That kills all the motherfucking goddamn fantasies that motherfuckers got with cheerleaders. That kills all that fantasy.
I mean, here it is right here. The Minnesota Vikings have recently added 2 male cheerleaders, Blaze, Blize, Chic, I'm sure that's your real name, and Louis Kahn. Louis Kahn, really? Come on, man. Are you guys male strippers? Okay, whatever. The Minnesota Vikings have recently added 2 male cheerleaders that refrain from saying their real names to their squad, sparking both support and backlash from fans. Their inclusion marks a significant moment in the team's history as they are part of a growing trend in the NFL where male cheerleaders are becoming more common. There you go. Well, hats off to Blaze and Louis Vuitton.
Fuck y'all. Y'all don't do that shit, man. For real. Y'all fucking up the tradition of football. Y'all fucking up the tradition of football. This is uncensored, so I can say what the fuck I want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all fucking up the tradition. The tradition of football is the women watch football to see the motherfucking men in the tight pants. The men watch football to see the motherfucking women and hoping they got a G-string on when they go up and that motherfucker go up in the air. You see some damn booty cheeks. You can't look at cheerleaders now. Men can't look at cheerleaders now.
So I went and did some research on this. I got to do some research on this. I want to go take this video I just saw, and I want to take it down to the Battery. I'm going to be at the Battery tomorrow for all the shows, and I'm going to show all the men I find. No, I'm going to go to the women, because the sports bar is right across the street from the station down at the ballpark. I'm going to go to all the women I can find, and I'm going to do a poll to ask them if they find this sexy. If the women watching football find these male cheerleaders sexy, would it be easier for you to accept them as cheerleaders at football?
You talking about me?
Yeah.
Hell no, they don't know what the fuck they want. They trying to do this shit just to get rid of damn heterosexuals. They trying to do that. It's a war against us. It's a war against us heterosexual. No, if a woman say, "Oh, that's sex," because they want their man to be all kind of damn pumped out and all that shit. No, fuck you. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man. I ain't sitting up there. You ain't gonna sit up there. Next thing you know, she want up there a man to come with pom-poms on and shit and then cheering all across the goddamn floor and all that bullshit, getting his nails done. And man, come on, man, fuck that shit.
I'm still wondering.
Well, I'm on the screen, so I guess I talk now. No, ladies, do not do this shit. Do not do this shit. Ladies, that's just like men being in ladies' sports. This is the same shit. Men is being in ladies' sports. This is the same bullshit. Ain't no sport, but it's the same bullshit. Men being in ladies' sports.
Yeah, y'all tried to boot my ass. I haven't been booted in a couple years. That was awesome. That was so you guys just made my day. Good luck with that shit. We don't stream to Facebook anymore. Fuck you guys. And make sure y'all see that shit. We're on YouTube now, and it's private. You can suck a dick, Zuckerberg. Oh, man, that felt good, Zoe. Appreciate you coming for me. Mike, I don't understand the number. This is the part I don't understand about Minnesota. Like, it's not like you're trying to break ground with having a male cheerleader. And thank God Minnesota went before Atlanta. We got enough gay shit happening here already. We don't need any more. We're crowded. We're overflowed, which, whatever. But football, come on, man. I want women to watch football with me too. But like when the women I'm around, when the female cheerleaders come out, it gives us something to talk about at the table. Some women are like, oh, she's hot. Some women are like, she's fucking ugly. Either way, the females are working. I don't understand why you want to take all our fantasies away. Like Zoe said, now I can't go around and say I want a fucking NFL cheerleader. Because now Roxy and Stu God, fuck. All right, let's help somebody else. That was depressing.
Yeah, it did. It got me in my feelings now. I might have to call my psychiatrist now. You shouldn't even play that shit. Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have. I mean, it's an email. I gotta play it, man. All right, so let's just.
I know I ain't watching no Minnesota games this year.
All right, so let's go in. Let's do a video that's gonna make us all happy. Okay. Here's a good one right here.
To where the man in the house gets the first plates, okay? Then it's the kids, then it's the woman. Like, I eat last. I prepared the meal. I'm gonna make sure everybody else eat, and then I'm going to eat, okay? And after my man is done eating, I am picking up his plate. Baby, do not touch that plate. I don't care where we're at. If we're at my house, my mama's house, his mama's house, don't touch that plate. I got it. Okay, and everybody wasn't raised the same, but my granny did not play that shit. When I'm saying that, I'm not saying we all.
That's all I wanted to play. I don't want to hear the rest of it because the rest of it makes her sound like she's saying too much. You should have stopped right there, and that video goes viral.
That's it. You're dying right there. When you said that right there, you got my vote right there.
Every single man was like, "Damn."
She don't. Yeah.
Hmm.
There's only
And
one
nowhere.
change.
And you know what? The other thing was that I noticed while she was talking, I wasn't looking to see if she was attractive. I didn't really care.
Right.
I was so
Looks don't
intrigued
matter.
with how she was. I knew she was young because she said the word granny. And I knew she kept her morals from her old school, which made her extremely attractive to me no matter what she looked like. Zoe.
One thing about it that I say she's wrong about. I mean, she's right about what she say, but with me, I say it's wrong. You're not going to eat last. You can fix my plate first, yes, and I want that. But I'm known to piss my women off, so I'm not for to eat first. And you watch me eat. You gonna eat first. You gonna eat. You can fix my plate first, but motherfucker, you gonna eat first. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for to sit up there and you watch me eat. And this and that, you gonna eat first. I'm not finna dig in this plate till I see you start digging in the fucking plate first. I'm just saying. That's the only thing. But you're a good woman. You're a good woman. But I'm known to piss people out. I don't know how I be pissing motherfuckers off, but I piss them off. I don't know why I piss. They say I'm a male chauvinist. I guess I am, but I piss motherfuckers off. But at the same time, she on point. Motherfuckers be worried about these goddamn snotty-nosed kids first and want to feed them first. Them motherfuckers ain't out there working, paying the fucking bill. They sitting up there all motherfucking day and doing all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Causing trouble, going to schools, damn, putting down fire, damn drills down the damn fire shit. They being bad. They being bad.
Uh-oh. Did you just say our favorite thing? Did you just say
For
it?
all the parents out there who
Fuck
say
Did you say it?
on a day-to-day basis. Now we take care of our kids, staying 10 toes down for our kids. But one thing's for certain, man, fuck them kids. Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Man, fuck them.
You heard me. You heard me. You heard me. You heard me. Zoe, I'm going to keep playing that every time during our show when you get into that line because you say it almost every week.
And we don't even mean to say it. We don't even mean to say it. Just come up. I forgot about that damn video. I'm being honest with you. I forgot about that.
Never
but
forget
I
about
ain't forget
it.
about fuck them
I've
kids.
got an
'cause the
archive,
thing
buddy.
about it-
Yeah.
I ain't forget about fuck them kids because the thing about it is that them kids, when them kids get older, and see, this is what some of y'all women don't realize. When them kids get older, them kids gonna move on. And you as a mama gonna be on the backside. They're not gonna look out for you first. They're gonna look out for the woman, whoever they fucking, whoever they trying to fuck. They're not gonna look out for you. So once a kid get a certain age, you need to make them, and I'm gonna say about 14 years old, they need to start sitting up there. Hey, you need to start doing this and doing that, looking for your ass a job and doing this, because you got to prepare them to leave the fucking house. You got to prepare them to leave the house. They go for girls and boys all together. My daughter was living with me. My daughter was living with me. This true story. My youngest daughter was living with me. And, you know, I'm raising her, you know what I'm saying, because I'm on my deadbeat anyway, but we ain't going to talk about that. But I fixed us a steak. I don't eat my food right off when I cook it. I put it in the refrigerator, you know, boom, boom, boom. I put it in the refrigerator, and I eat it tomorrow, whatever, because I don't work 12 hours. I come home the next day to get my fucking steak after I come home from work. It's gone. So I asked her, where my fucking food at? She done sat there and told me, oh, I gave it to my boyfriend. And why the fuck you gave this motherfucker my goddamn food? So that right there, when they still together, it's been about 5 years now. They still together. But that right there, when he first came around, I already didn't like him. You understand? So
Like,
when I did
fucking
put him in the chokehold, it was because of my fucking state that way. So it didn't take too long for you to come out your mouth. And once you came out your mouth wrong, I remember my fucking state. So that's why you really got in that chokehold because you ate my fucking steak. So
you heard the man.
It's a true story though.
I totally believe it. I totally believe that. All right, so our next story up here, DeAndrea from Atlanta asks, why do men try to rush me when I'm in the grocery store line? Okay, so I'm gonna let you take this first. DeAndrea wants to know, why do men try to rush me when I'm in the grocery store?
Ain't nobody rushing your goddamn ass. Come on now. You just like DeAndre. You and you from Atlanta. So you sure your name ain't DeAndre? I'm just saying. Men try to rush me when I'm in a grocery store line. You probably got something in the goddamn the last of the fucking damn beer or some shit. That's why they rush you. Because look at DeAndre. You put DeAndrea, you're not a woman. I don't believe you're a woman from birth. For one, we should have put this on in what's in the fucking name. That's what we should have did. And DeAndre from Atlanta. And y'all excuse me, Atlanta folks, because you know what I'm saying? Because DeAndre might be a real woman. When I say real woman, born with a motherfucking coochie and not, you know what I'm saying, that little damn thing that they got the clip in there. But DeAndre, ain't nobody rushing your ass. Ain't nobody rushing you. Why do men try to rush me? They try to, either they're going to rush you or either they not. You say they try to rush you. What, they trying to talk to you when you're in the grocery store line? Maybe because you bought up the whole fucking store. Maybe you weigh about 500 pounds and you bought up all the goddamn little Debbie snacks. That's what they want. They want some little Debbie snacks for their kid. That's probably why they fucking rushed your ass. Thinking you're a fucking dime piece. You ain't no fucking dime piece, mister.
DeAndrea from Atlanta. I'm gonna tell you why why men rush you, because you're very specific. You said men rush you when I'm in the grocery store line. Bitch, coupons are digital. You don't need to clip those things anymore. That grocery store clerk, she's not getting paid by the customer. She gets paid by the hour, and you know that. And if you need to talk to somebody, go to the library, go to the Cobb Senior Center, go to somewhere else besides the grocery store line, because I got places to go. I think you're one of them women that has to talk to everybody she meets. And I've been behind you at the grocery store before, I think. Yeah, I don't remember no little Debbie snacks, but you know, if you need somebody to talk to, they got hotlines, they got senior centers. I think you're an older woman. Maybe your husband passed, you loved him so much, and now you just need to talk to everybody you meet. Not necessary. Come on down to B-Fam. We'll get you a job down there. All right, Zoe, we got one more. Let's see. Let's do a video first, because those are fun. This video here, let's see here. Oh, this one's really good.
Man tells me what to do. When my husband tells me what to do and he's stern and he puts his foot down and he's like, no, I love it. Listen, but I love it. I think it's super cute.
Zoe, do you want to go first? Because I'm a blast.
I can't. Hey, at least she's on point. She's real about it. She says she think it's so cute. She like it when he do that. She like it. She says she don't listen. And that's why I say she's on point, because they don't motherfucking listen. At least she honest, like, I don't listen. I think it's so cute. I don't listen. So man, you got to do something different then. Because she look like a bionic woman type of woman. She look like she'll whoop your ass.
Man, tell that bitch no.
Yeah.
Tell her no.
Yeah.
And then you know what you do when she starts bitching and tell you, well, you're not getting some of this pussy no more? No. No. You got to bring the power of the penis back, guys. Yeah. These women have gotten stronger vocally and physically But let's just get it straight. If your woman can beat your ass, you're with the wrong woman.
You're with the wrong one. You with the wrong.
I've
You
never
scared to open your mouth.
Yeah,
You with the wrong one.
exactly. That's exactly what he just said. If you're scared to open your mouth because you're afraid your woman's going to hit you, you're with the wrong woman. You are, and it's not because you can beat her up. You're with the wrong woman because there should be a respect there where she knows better than to raise her hand to you, because she knows that she doesn't want you to raise your hand back. Keeping it real.
And
But hey, for this girl here, go ahead, Zoe. This girl here, so you're happy she's be keeping it real.
No,
but she's just a part of the problem, right?
She's real when she said they don't listen because she don't listen. She don't listen. So she don't listen. What you do as a man, what you do as a husband, what you do as a man, you tell her this and that, she say no. You go out and do something that's gonna hurt her to the teeth. Because women are emotional. Women are emotional. It don't take too long. You can say one thing on social media that don't have nothing to do with their ass, and they'll think it has something to do with them, and that will hurt them. You'll never let them know that wasn't about them. They'll never let them know it on why. You know it wasn't about them, but you don't let them know that. So you got to do something that hurt. Because think that's how she gonna act right. That's putting that act right back in their ass without putting your hands on it. That's that get act right. I go do something. You don't have to cheat. You don't have to do none of that. But let them speculate that you are cheating. Let them speculate that you are doing something. And this and that. Don't ask. You don't want to give you no pussy. Don't ask for no pussy. Don't ask for no pussy. So you don't ask for that. You go 2-3 weeks out without asking for some pussy. She's gonna be throwing that shit at you left and right. She's gonna be throwing. You got to. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna throw that shit at you. That's what you got to do.
I think where I'm getting at here is everything that they threaten you with. You have to make sure they understand that. Like, I know what they're gonna say. They're gonna say, "Well, you're gonna lose this. You're gonna lose." I'm going to leave you. I'll find somebody else. Well, don't forget, she's losing too. Like if you're a guy and you financially need your woman to survive, you are in a terrible relationship.
You're a simp.
Terrible. Well, I don't want to go that far as saying you're a simp because some things.
No, I'm telling you, as a simp, if you're relying on a fucking woman, so this and that woman run you already. You can't do shit. If you got to rely on that, I don't give a fuck who out there and who feelings I hurt. You're a motherfucking simp. You better man up, get some balls, go get your pump and pump your balls up or do something. Because ain't no woman on supposed to sit there and run you right now. This and that. You a man. If that woman leave you and she thinks she hurting you because she taking her pussy away, it's pussy all around. You still got your money.
Facts.
You still got your money.
That's facts.
If you want to, you got some money. You can buy pussy. But if you don't got no money to buy pussy, that means you don't got no money and you can't get no pussy, so you fuck. You might well go move to Minnesota and dress up as a damn male cheerleader and do that shit then.
Answer this last email here. Samantha from Green Bay asked, "My husband told me that the end pieces on a loaf of bread are called the hose because everyone touches it, but no one eats it." That's fucking awesome. Why do men call? I'm writing that shit down. While Zoe's talking, I'm gonna write that shit down. She wants to know, why do men call women hoes? Zoe?
Because they are hoes. If you go out there fucking motherfuckers around, you're a hoe. If you fuck more than one motherfucker at a time, when you're in a relationship and you go out there and fuck with somebody, even if you're on that online, sitting up there flirting with a motherfucker, that's what you are. You're a hoe. You're a garden tool. What a garden tool is, getting digged in. You dig in the garden tool, that hole right there, you hit that hole in the ground, that mean that dirt coming up there, that mean you're nasty. That mean you're dirty. That hole, that garden tool hole is dirty, and the hose is dirty. Now, when he's saying that you eat the end of the bread, we call it the end of the bread. That's what we call the end of the bread. The end of the bread. That's what we call it. And he called it the hose. Nobody don't eat the hose. I eat the end of the bread. I like the end of the bread, so I guess I'll be eating the hose. You know what I'm saying? I guess I like the hose. I guess I don't know, but I eat the end of the bread, so I guess I like eating the hose. I never knew that as a hose, but I guess that's what it is, though. But for your question, why do men call you a hoe? Because you act like a hoe. You dress like a hoe. You act like a hoe. You talk like a hoe. You're a hoe. Now, if you want to be a woman, you dress like a woman. You act like a woman, and you'll be treated like a woman. So you either be treated like a hoe, you'll be treated like a hoe. A hoe is be treated with no respect respect at all. A motherfucker, you think these men like you because they sit up there giving you compliments and all they want to do is fuck you, let you give them head and all that bullshit, and then they let you go. They ain't taking care of you financially. And the thing about it is, you'll be a woman all your life. But after 40s, after 50, being a hoe is scarce. Ain't nobody want that goddamn old, damn wrinkled up, damn old ass, worn down pussy no more.
Men been calling women hoes since hoes was hoes. It's fucking, I don't know why we do it. It's just, it is what it is. Most times when we're doing it, you know why we're doing it. You know what you're doing. You act like a hoe. Or we see a hoe. Or she being a hoe. Or you need to stop being a hoe. I mean, every time you use the word, it's not like a general word. Like bitch can be misinterpreted. Like if I go, bitch, please. Do I really think you're a bitch? No. It just flows that way. But hoe is, that's it. It has one meaning besides the other. But I want to read that one more time. The end pieces on a loaf of bread are called hoes. She says, why? And he says, because everyone touch it, but no one ever eats it. And when you think about a hoe, I know, but let's just think about hoes. Think about that in that aspect. Everybody wants to touch a hoe, but you ain't going down on her. No. We call them the heels. I don't know why. We just call them heels. Whatever. It's about that time. Let's run this commercial. Time to go off our dome. One of my favorite times. Boy, I got some shit too. Boy, I got some shit. Boy, I got some shit today. Oh, women. There you go, right there. 678-656-5705. Hey, there's some cool stuff coming up here. We got he said once the summertime goes down and business slows down a little bit, he's going to run a special. When I tell you guys about this special, it's going to be pretty cool. This segment's called Off My Dome. It's sponsored by Metro Cooling and Heating, who specialize in commercial residential houses and multifamily housing developments. What does that mean? This is the best part about Metro. If you live in an apartment complex, duplex, somewhere where someone else might control the heat and air because you're in a big building and there's a lot of it, and you want yours to pump a little better, call Mike. Because he has a license to work in those buildings, and you don't have to run off the same system as the rest of the building. There's window units, there's extra vents, there's lots of stuff you can do, but give Mike a call and he'll hook you up. So though I gotta handle some business real quick here. I'm off my dome, and I'm gonna let you close out the show.
All right.
But just for clarification, so how many people do you think watch this show on the regular?
Oh, it's already in 300,000.
That's a good number. Miss Red, as the owner of BFAM and the producer of your shitty show, the Miss Red podcast, for the short time that it was here on Friday nights on BFAM 19.6 at 11 o'clock. You see all that? That's called business ethics. See how I pumped you up? Now I'm going to bring you down. You fell asleep on your show. Anybody that wants to see this, and by the way, Red, I know who's watching this show, and I did this show on purpose. It's called Off My Dome. I need to get something off my chest because bitches like you need to be put in their place. And I'm the motherfucker that does that. So this is called cease and desist. This is a legal cease and desist. I'm giving it to you. This video and your video of falling asleep highly intoxicated is going to go to your teachers union. And I know the people. Don't fuck with me anymore. Don't tag the radio station. You have been fired. One more time. That's all I need. Off my dome.
Woo.
All right. That was some boss shit right there. So, off my dome.
I guess I'm just going to feed off of DC, and it ain't about no misread and all that. It's about women in general. Women in general, y'all, some of y'all get salty and stuff, and y'all have the audacity to go off on people that's really kind of like feeding y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all think nobody can say nothing back to y'all, and y'all can say everything y'all want to say without any repercussion, but then you meet up with somebody that don't give a fuck. And just like DC said, everything is business. You got that business etiquette. You feel what I'm saying? You don't got to know how to handle things. Don't keep poking the bear. And it's to all ladies. Don't poke the bear. Don't keep poking the bear. Because when you poke that bear and you get that bear upset, then that bear come back, then you're going to be sitting up there like, well, he shouldn't have did that. He shouldn't have did that. No, you kept poking the bear. Y'all got to learn to shut the fuck up sometimes and just let bygones be bygones. If you know you was wrong, admit when you're wrong. Ladies don't do that. Ladies, y'all don't like to admit when y'all wrong. Y'all don't like to apologize. Y'all think, okay, I give them some pussy or whatever, and I do this and do that, and everything over with. No, it's not over with. We're not emotional. Men are not emotional, but at the same time, I guess depending on your zodiac sign. Me personally, I'm always thinking of a master plan. I'm always thinking, just because I show one face, that ain't the face, y'all. I got that good poker face. You don't know what the fuck I'm thinking. And that's what most men, a lot of men, you know what I'm saying, unless they're going to be the one like, hey, this and that, and you tell all your fucking business. Because got men like that, got men, they got them whole ways. You got them men that got whole ways, but the men that don't got the whole ways be thinking like, okay, you know what? You keep coming back at me. I'm not going to go back and forth with you, but I know how to shut your ass down. I know how to shut you up. I know how to get you quiet. So this goes to all ladies. Stay in your fucking lane. That's all I'm going to say. I don't mean in no disrespectful way, but stay in your motherfucking lane. Because you know what I'm saying? We know, and I know it right here in the state of Florida, that when it comes to law enforcement officers, they're going to take the lady's side before they take the man's side. So the man, if an officer come up and you and that lady got a disagreement, that lady, they're going to take that lady's side automatically. Unless that lady has to do something extremely fucked up for them to take the man's side, but they're going to take the lady's side. One time I got arrested about maybe 20 years ago. I ain't do shit. Got my shirt torn, this and that. I ain't do a goddamn thing. One officer that came there, when they finna put me in jail, one officer came there and said, nah, I know you ain't do nothing. I know you. Tell me the truth so I can lock her ass up. I said, just take me. He said, you need anything? I said, no, just take me. And I ain't gonna say his name. He went to the green team and all that. Boom, boom, boom. Psychiatrist came to see me. He asked me, what happened? I said, I ain't do nothing. Well, they say that. I said, I ain't do nothing. Boom, boom, boom. The case was dropped. You know why the case was dropped? Because everybody know that first officer that came there that knew my character already wrote it down, blase. Now, what if I was another type of person when this person did that to me and I went upside her fucking head for real, this and that? I knocked giants out. So what the fuck you think a little girl gonna do to me? You understand what I'm saying? But the state of Florida, they're going to believe the woman anyway. So that's what I'm trying to say is it's best for men just to be quiet. Let her do what she going to do. Let her say what she going to say, this and that. But always think about your master plan, how you going to get out this situation without doing life in prison over some bullshit, because they can lie on you and you doing some fucking straight ass time for some shit you ain't doing because the officer lied, the girl lied on you, and all the officer's going to do is take her side so he can go back round and round and fuck her. That's the situation. So, ladies, just stay in your lane. That's all I'm saying. Because you might get an intelligent motherfucker that turn this shit around on your ass. Because what goes around comes around. And when it comes around, it's going to be a bitch. For real.
That part. So I was watching this video on TikTok, and it said something about her son was represented as a cat, and I just got this idea. So you and your woman are drinking on Friday night, not your real woman. This is fantasy life, okay? You and your woman are drinking on Friday night, and she goes, you know, I'm representing as a man, and I always wanted to try you. And you say, what? She said, I'm representing as a man tonight. I want to let you know that my masculinity is out tonight, and I'm fitting to come at you. And she puts the dukes up, and she comes at you. And she misses a couple swings. You dodge them, and she gets you one good time. When the cops come, and could you tell her that she was represented as a man tonight, and they believe you?
They could take my ass to jail. They take my black ass to jail.
They're taking my white ass to jail too, so I don't think it really matters.
So your white ass, my black ass, we're gonna be sitting in jail right now. We're gonna be we're gonna have our back to each other. We're gonna have each other back. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Hey, shout the person out that made this song our outro song.
All right, this is my brother T-Rock. T-Rock, he's a realtor down here. He do other job, but he's a realtor down here in Tampa for T-Rock. And you know, he's gonna be part of KCE TV. You know what I'm saying? He's a good artist, good musician. He know about sound, he know all about that. But you know what I'm saying? We're in Tampa, Florida, and you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I love my city, but at the same time, y'all crabs. Most of y'all crabs. Y'all went to Doshi after she done represented Tampa, but have y'all like, who is Doshi? Who is Doshi? I said years ago, I ain't never know her name, but I know that she was on that BET award. Y'all sitting there representing another person, and I'm not gonna say the name that was up there, but y'all even representing everybody that was up there. But this person now surpassed this person, and now y'all like, oh yeah, she did this, she did that. Y'all ain't even know who the fuck her daddy is. Her daddy one of these damn famous producers down here. Y'all didn't even know that shit. I knew that shit. And I ain't even to y'all young music shit. And I knew that shit. So in other words, you got to leave your city to make it happen. And that's what she did. But she still came back and she represented her city. But T-Rock.
Shout out to T-Rock. Catch us next week at 9:30 every Thursday night. Next up, BFAM News at 11. Catch you later.
Pull up on the lot like bam. Here I am, feel me, baby. Pull up on the lot like bam. Here I am, huh? They thought I own this bitch, cause I walked up in the building, I own this bitch. Boss nigga, yes I am. You ain't in the lane, girl, you're fucking with the man. Shack paper, money long.